I gotta say, today was a good day. Now we've reached the point where A24 is the only studio that can pull off a movie like this and actually make it work. I mean, if you look at the premise for Tuesday on a piece of paper, you'll be like, there's no way that this is gonna work. It sounds insane. Now, to call this movie wonderfully weird is an understatement. I mean, I never thought seeing a giant macaw dance to Ice Cube's Today Was a Good Day would actually work on screen. But it does in this movie. Now, the movie focuses on a young girl named Tuesday who is terminally ill, and basically death is knocking at the door. Now, we get introduced to Death, now the Grim Reaper, but this time around it comes in the form of a parrot, a macaw, which is, I mean, the VFX in this movie is insane, guys. Like, at no point did the introduction of this character feel out of place or just not work in any way. Now, her mother Zora is struggling with the fact that her daughter is terminally ill, so she's a little bit lost. Now, one day, Death shows up, and funny enough, he and Tuesday spark a relationship, and it's weird. Like, I must say, the guy who's voicing Death, it's incredible. It works very well in the movie. It's very creepy, but it works very well. Now, they spark a conversation. He actually admits to Tuesday that, you know what, I haven't spoken in years. I've become so used to just showing up and taking life and sending people on their way. Now, something significant happens. And that's the point where the whole movie just goes from here to here. Now, this is the part of the movie where you actually have to stay focused and make it to the end. Now, this is the section of the movie where you might completely lose the audience. Now, bear with me. If you stick through this movie, you might be rewarded with something that's weird. I mean, it's very, very weird. It borders on, can even sometimes call it horror as well. That's how weird this becomes. But I mean, for this to be a directorial debut and it's executed the way it's been executed, I find that very fascinating. I would have loved to spoil the story for you guys, but that is part of enjoying the movie and getting to the end of the movie. Now, Julie Louis-Dreyfus has been called a standout in this movie, and I agree, her performance is brilliant, but the performance that stands out to me the most has to be by Lola Petticrew. Her interactions with Death, you know, that few interactions that they have when they finally meet, it's the heartbeat of the movie. And that's actually where I connected with the movie. And, you know, her performance is subtle, it's beautiful. It's somebody that's on the cusp of actually passing away, but you're trying to find something to hang on to. So it's a weird movie in a nutshell, guys. I'm not gonna lie. And like I said before, the VFX in the movie works very well. It's some of the best visuals I've seen in a movie. And I mean, this is supposed to be stylized as an indie limited release movie. So having VFX of this level in this movie is brilliant. And the premise itself and how the whole thing is conducted, you could easily have lost your audience, you know, and that's why I say it's a movie that's not for everyone. It requires your attention, you know, because some of the things you might be like, no, this is a little bit too out there for me. But if you've become accustomed to A24's way of making movies, you know, this is right down their alley. I mean, if you can watch I Saw the TV Glow, then you can definitely watch this movie. Now, the movie explores various themes, and I think the way that the movie actually looks at life, loss, and death, and coming to the realization that, you know what, I've reached that point. It's told in such a way which, you know, it's very thought-provoking, if I can say that, and especially the final conversation at the end of the movie, you know. Like, there's points where things might seem dire, you know, might seem like you've reached the end of a road or you've reached the pinnacle of what you can do. But, you know, sometimes hanging in there and not giving up is part of being human. And I think that the way the movie looks at death is unique. You know, I haven't seen a story recently that has been told in this way. I mean, a proper indie movie with high production VFX that explores a subject that everybody deals with every day, you know, and it's brilliant how they managed to piece this movie together. Now, when it comes to a rating for this movie, I bought it on 2.5 out of 5, but you know, when I look at the deeper meaning of the movie and how it has been executed, I'll definitely give the movie a 3 out of 5, guys. Look, like I said before, it's not a movie for everyone. It's definitely something that requires your attention, something that you need to sit through and stay with the movie. If you manage to get through this movie, guys, you know, you'll be rewarded by 2 brilliant performances by 2 brilliant actresses and some VFX that's brilliant to watch, you know. And I understand why the movie got a limited release, you know. And when it comes to the trailer didn't give away much, you know. So actually, when you get to watching the movie, they left out so much in the trailer. So you'll definitely be rewarded with something unique, something different. Either you might love it or you might hate it. It depends on how you look at the movie. But it's an interesting one, guys. I'm not going to lie. A24 does it again. Weird, wonderfully weird. Now, please let me know what you guys think about this movie. You know, it's incredible. Tuesday. We going up on a Tuesday. Got your girl in the club, she shoot. Could have actually played that song. I'm just saying, they could have played that one. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, guys. That's it for me. I will catch you on the next video.